सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सच्चिदानंद रूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादि हेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। ओम जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्म हृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो अमृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवण त्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री सूत महामुने शौनकादि ऋषिभ्यो शुक ब्रह्मर्षि वेदव्यास सद्गुरवे सनकादि मुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय समस्त देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् एकादश स्कंदः मुक्तिरहित्वान्यथा रूपम स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः। अथ एकोनविंशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच 18 कर्मणां परिणामित्वात् आविरिञ्चादमङ्गलम् विपश्यन्नश्वरं पश्येत् अदृष्टमपि दृष्टवत् भक्तियोगः पुरैवोक्तः प्रीयमाणाय तेन पुनश्च कथयिष्यामि मद्भक्तेः कारणं परम्। श्रद्धामृतकथायां मे शश्वन्मदनुकीर्तनं परिनिष्ठा च पूजायां स्तुतिभिः स्तवनं मम आदरः परिचर्यायां सर्वाङ्गैरभिवन्दनं मद्भक्तपूजाभ्यधिका सर्वभूतेषु मन्मतिः मदर्थेषु अङ्गचेष्टा च वचसा मद्गुणेरणं मयि अर्पणं च मनसः सर्वकामविवर्जनं मदर्थेऽर्थपरित्यागः भोगस्य च सुखस्य च इष्टं दत्तं हुतं जप्तं मदर्थं यत् व्रतं तपः। एवं धर्मैः मनुष्याणाम् उद्धवात्मनिवेदिनां मयि सञ्जायते भक्तिः कोऽन्योऽर्थोऽस्यावशिष्यते। यदात्मनि अर्पितं चित्तं शान्तं सत्त्वोपबृंहितं धर्मं ज्ञानं स वैराग्यम् ऐश्वर्यं चाभिपद्यते। यदर्पितं तद्विकल्पे इन्द्रियैः परिधावति रजस्वलं चासन्निष्ठं चित्तं विद्धि विपर्ययम्। धर्मो मद्भक्तिकृत् प्रोक्तः ज्ञानं चैकात्म्यदर्शनं गुणेषु असङ्गो वैराग्यम् ऐश्वर्यं चाणिमादयः। उद्धव उवाच यमः कतिविधः प्रोक्तः नियमो वारिकर्षण कः शमः को दमः कृष्ण का तितिक्षा धृतिः प्रभो किं दानं किं तपः शौर्यं किं सत्यं ऋतम् उच्यते कः त्यागः किं धनं चेष्टं को यज्ञः का च दक्षिणा पुंसः किं स्विद्बलं श्रीमन् भगो लाभश्च केशव का विद्या ह्रीः परा का श्रीः किं सुखं दुःखमेव च कः पंडितः कश्च मूर्खः कः पन्था उत्पथश्च कः स्वर्गो नरकः कस्वित् को बन्धुरुत किं गृहं क आढ्यः को दरिद्रो वा कृपणः कः क ईश्वरः एतान् प्रश्नान् मम ब्रूहि विपरीतांश्च सत्पते। श्रीभगवानुवाच अहिंसा सत्यमस्तेयम् असङ्गो ह्रीरसंशयः आस्तिक्यं ब्रह्मचर्यं च मौनं स्थैर्यं क्षमा भयं शौचं जपस्तपो होमः श्रद्धातिथ्यं मदर्शनं तीर्थाटनं परार्थेह तुष्टिराचार्यसेवनम् एते यमाः सनियमाः उभयोर्द्वादश स्मृताः पुंसामुपासितास्तात यथा कामं दुहन्ति शमो मन्निष्ठता बुद्धेः दम इन्द्रिय संयमः तितिक्षा दुःख सम्मर्षः जिह्वोपस्थजयो धृतिः दण्डन्यासः परं दानं कामत्यागस्तपः स्मृतं स्वभावविजयः शौर्यं सत्यं च समदर्शनं ऋतं च सूनृता वाणी कविभिः परिकीर्तिता कर्मस्वसङ्गमः शौचं त्यागः सन्न्यास उच्यते धर्म इष्टं धनं नॄणां यज्ञोऽहं भगवत्तनुः तमः दक्षिणाज्ञानसन्देशः प्राणायामः परं बलं भगोम ऐश्वरो भावः लाभो मद्भक्तिरुत्तमः विद्यात्मनिभिदावादः जुगुप्सा ह्रीरकर्मसु श्रीर्गुणानैरपेक्ष्याद्याः सुखं दुःखसुखात्ययः दुःखं कामसुखापेक्षा पण्डितो बन्धमोक्षविद मूर्खो देहाद्यहं बुद्धिः पन्थामन्निगमः स्मृतः उत्पथश्चित्तविक्षेपः स्वर्गः सत्त्वगुणोदयः नरकस्तम उन्नाहः बन्धुर्गुरुरहं सखे गृहं शरीरं मानुष्यं गुणाढ्यो हि आढ्य उच्यते दरिद्रो यस्त्वसन्तुष्टः कृपणो योजितेन्द्रियः गुणेषु असक्तधीरीशः गुणसङ्गो विपर्ययः एतदुद्धवते प्रश्नाः सर्वे साधु निरूपिताः किं वर्णितेन बहुना लक्षणं गुणदोषयोः गुणदोषदृशिर्दोषः गुणस्तु भयवर्जितः ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम श्री भागवत शरणं मम श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम। श्री श्रीसूता शरणं मम श्री सुखदेव शरणं मम श्री व्यासा शरणं मम श्री नारद शरणं मम श्री कुमार शरणं मम श्री ब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्री कृष्णा शरणं मम श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम श्री कृष्णा शरणं मम शरणं मम श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। ओम स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुंठे नास्ते रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मा मुञ्चतः कर्हिचित्। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् एकादश स्कन्धः मुक्तिरित्वान्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अथ एकोनविंशोऽध्यायः। श्री भगवानुवाच Bhagavan took 5 shlokas to explain to us about what is jnana. Then karma and its limitations. Bhagavan, at this level of mukti skandha and highest knowledge, has given only one shloka. And in that shloka, only one thing he explained. Karmanam parinamitva avirinchada mangalam. Therefore, vipaschitanaśvaram pashyet adrushtamam indrushtamam. So in that he is just doing the ishara. We being samajhdar, we must catch what Lord is meaning. So all karma from Brahmadeva up to this are nashwaram parinamitva, therefore they are all amangalam. Therefore this is drushta and adrushta. Both of them are nashwara. So now it is your choice. Do you want to put all your efforts and go for that karma whose phala is also is limited like the karma, or there is another infinite, you want to go for it. So this should open up a deep vision in us that the tatkalika kala nirmita phala asakti, and for the sake of that phala, different type of karma, these sankalpas we should start reducing in us. In the same place, we have to replace them by the sankalpa for reaching the ultimate, the infinite, the truth. Start doing sankalpa. When the sankalpas become stronger and stronger and stronger, then they only will take us to the Guru and the rest will follow. So that's how, at this stage of Bhagavan's hint Ishara, we have to take it as test to ourselves and see. In your mind, do you have any desire for any Drushtaphala and Adrushtaphala? If it is there, means you have not understood, therefore nor convinced about the ultimate truth or goal. So you pursue that and you will get the result of it temporary once. You will continue to be a bound samsari. Marzi aapki hai. Then Bhagavan took the subject of bhakti. Pura eva ukta priyamanayate. Anagha, oh sinless, pure-hearted. What is sinlessness at this level is not having any doubt for the Guru, God as well as Shastra. That is a sin at that level. At the lower level, the sin means harming others, cheating others, troubling others. They are all the Papa. But the Papa at the higher level is doubting our own Guru, our own Shastra, and Bhagwan's Astitva. Uddhava has none of them. Therefore, Anagha. Doubt includes all negative thoughts, negative feelings, suspicions, even ego, creating that gap between guru and disciple. The disciple only does it, never the guru. All these are sin. So you don't have all of them. So I already taught you to do the bhakti yoga. Punaha cha ekatayishyami. Again, I am explaining to you mad bhakti karanam param. That beautiful experience of bhakti, which cannot be put in words, but as we said yesterday, the bhakti leading to Shraddha, Shraddha leading to bhakti, Shraddha bhakti towards leading to that Sharanagati, in which we know everything of ours is managed by the Lord. And the ultimate thing is the Lord reveals His own essential nature to us. That is the experience of ultimate Sharanagati, which is caused by Bhakti and the Shraddha. Bhakti leads to Shraddha, Shraddha leads to Bhakti, Shraddha Bhakti to Sharanagati, Sharanagati to the removal of all dukkha, giving of all sukha, and giving the knowledge which is ultimate ananda. ये मैं आपको बताता हूँ कारणम परम, how that is slowly developed from first stage. In this, whatever sadhanas are indicated, in which the doing is mentioned, they must be done. And in which whatever, if at all sadhanas are said, to not to be done, not to be done sadhanas are told, then should not do them also. Same way, that which is told to be done are not done, then that won't help you in developing the bhakti. So in this way, 4 ways we have to understand. Started. Bhagavan says, first, Shraddha Amrita Kathayam me Shashvan Madanu Kirtanam Parinistha Cha Pujayam Stutivi Stavanam Mama. Yesterday we saw all these 4. May Amrita Kathayam Shraddha. So my immortal stories are there, or the stories which give that immortal joy that such Lord is there who is taking care of all jivas, more especially all bhaktas. So I am also already a jiva. When I become bhakta, he will fully take care of me. That type of faith, love, creating kathas. Therefore, they are called as Amrita kathas. Here we generally talk about the Saguna Sakara Katha only. Nirguna Nirakara is Upanishads. We can include that, but more of, because the topic is of bhakti, we can talk about the Saguna Sakara Katha of Bhagavan. And in that Saguna Sakara, right from Ishwaratva you can take, and is Maya Shakti with which he is doing Sushti Sthiti Laya. All those wonderful kathas. Amrita Katha, because all these indicate to us the Srishti Rahasya, that they are all Srishtis maintained by the Lord. Then in the Sthitikala, like we are in Sthitikala, that he is taking various avatara. As Brahma less, but as Vishnu and Shiva and Devi, so many Rupa Bhagavan is coming again and again. And in every kalpa, in every kalpa of Brahma, in every day of Brahma, in 1,000 Chaturyugas, in every Chaturyuga, Bhagavan is taking all these avatars and doing such wonderful devotee protecting Leelas. Leelas which he is doing to protect his Bhakta. They are called Amrita Katha. Shraddha Amrita Kathaya me. So, therefore, Shraddha Amrita Katha means with Shraddha listening and believing. Shraddha means with Shraddha listening and believing in them. Amrita Katha Shraddha. And remember, every Katha not only written in the Purana Itihasa, but those which are not written or even in the contemporary world, they are happening, which are yet to enter into the books, wherein many bhaktas are again in their bhakti paravasya had Bhagavad Darshanam and Bhagavad Krupa and Rakshanam ityadi. They also fall in the category of Shraddha, Amrita Katha of the Lord. Now, even in this kala, like in Purana Itihasa, you don't read the stories of the Tulasidasa, this Ramadasa, Kadidasa, all these saints of the last 1000, 1500, 2000 years. Because those written earlier. But these also are in that category. Amrita Katha. And at this moment also there are some bhaktas in whose life Bhagavan has arrived and blessed because of their bhakti. When you listen them and have faith that Bhagavan's katha is to give amrita to his bhaktas. He removes the mriti and mriti karana jnana and mrita swarupa dukkha. Shraddha amrita kathaya. And all katha other than Bhagavan are amrita. They will kill the bhakta in us. They will create the kami krodhi in us. They will pull us down and down. Therefore, if Bhagavad Kathas are Amrita, the other Kathas are the Vishaswarupa. Therefore, if in Bhagavad Kathas we have to have Shraddha, in all those Kathas we should not have any Shraddha. We should not go for them, we should go for listening this. That should be the first decision. Now, this we heard at this moment. Now we go to the next thought. That also we listen. Then next we go to. This way, very superficially, if our listening happens, very less it helps us. What it should happen? In the first line, Shraddha Amrita Kathaya, when you listen, that time only we have to decide in ourselves that Bhagavan's Amrita Katha, I'll have Shraddha to listen as well as to study myself. You can study in any of the Grantha or Purana. And when do I do it? From today only. And that 1-2 months of study of any of the Purana Katha which you have done itself is a great sadhana, because in that 1 month you are reveling in Bhagavan's Katha and the Bhagavad Smriti was going on happening. And the unknown results, so many are there, wherein the Ashraddha Samshayas goes away, Shraddha in Bhagavan grows. And some divine thoughts, knowledge also come, which are not conspicuously seen, but practically they become helpful, where you think the world in a different way, from a different standpoint. So you stop reacting, you start responding to the world. So these are all the results that happen in that 1 month, where with Shraddha we have studied or heard Amrita Katha. That itself is sadhana. And you have to write it. Write 2000 points. In that, reduce it and make it 500. In that, make 100. Among that, make 50. Those 50 sadhanas we have to do throughout life. As our age grows, 50 you can't do. You come down to 30. Then come to 20. Like that. So one of the 50 should be Amrita Kathayam Shraddha. Always listen to Amrita Katha of the Lord. 50 में होना चाहिए. 50 क्या, even 20 when you come to, you must to listen Bhagwan's Katha continuously. So Purana Itihasa Kathas which are happening even now, and in the entire Srishti is Bhagavad Katha only. So at this level, Bhagwan's Katha means Suryodaya also is Katha. Madhyana Surya also is Katha. Suryastamaya also is Katha. Like in morning Telugu class, we were studying the Rudrama. There we saw असोयस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रु सुमंगलः ये चेमागम रुद्रा विदो दीक्षुश्रिता सहस्रशो वैशागम हेड इमहे. That was Rudra or Bhagwan's Katha only where he is Tamra Varna, he came, then Aruna Varna he took up, then the Babru Varna he was there, then Shweta Varna. And at every level is Tikshnata of the Kirana were different and doing different services to the life on the earth. That is all Paramatma's Katha only. So to the wind god in each of season at different times. So to God in the form of rains and oceans. Is it not? That is called as seeing Lord's Katha everywhere. Every flower is Bhagavan's Katha. Every fruit is Bhagavan's Katha. Every child born of any species is Bhagavan's Katha. Every Vijayam is Bhagavan's Katha. Yadyad Vibhuti Matsattvam Srimad Urjitameva Tatta Deva Avagachyata Mama Tejamsha Samam. That's how we don't miss to see God in any time. Anything we see is Katha only. Like this Ukraine Russia war, वो भी इन्हीं का कथा है. He is teaching lesson to more lesson to other countries than those two countries which are involved. The entire world now should understand that if you try to occupy, it is not like the it's 200 years back. In the 1811s, 20s, you could have attacked and grabbed others' land. अब ऐसा नहीं करना है. That's how the UN and all of them emerged. And no achievement can be done with war. With war, only people die and all developments get destroyed. Lot of dukkha, akrosha remains. As I was saying morning, whether it is Ukraine Sainikas or people dying, whether it is Russian Sainikas dying, all are human beings only. In the modern world, all the army, whichever the training they got, their job should be protecting the people from the natural disasters and calamities, not invading wars and killing themselves. They also have 3,500 soldiers died of Russia, they say. But so many families have become anatha now. So many mothers, daughters, wives, or children, and every one of them they cry, no, parents. Why should it be? This is the learning we have to do, the katha. Everything is Bhagavad Katha Leela only. Okay, that much is enough. Second word, Shashvat Mad Anukirtanam again. Same thing. Ki the Bhagavan Leelas, you only do Kirtana in your own mind or to your own children or wherever the opportunity comes. Then anything happening, attribute it to the Lord. Do that is called one of the best and important Kirtana. Like I know some people who, whatever happens in their life, they attribute it to Gurudev. Gurudev's Kripa, Guru Kripa, Guru. Such a wonderful Kirtana they are doing, I tell you, they are filling in the banks of their spirituality so much of Guru Smriti, Guru Kritagnata, that this is a life I think will be last for them where they are going to Prarabdha, going through Prarabdha. In the next life, right from beginning only, they are at the Charana of the Guru. Guru himself is Paramatma for them. Guru will teach the ultimate knowledge. They just get it and get liberated. It's so pleasing and inspiring to see such people. And others also, anything happening to them, my Lord Krishna, my Lord Rama has done it. See, to say all that, you need not become a sannyasi or stay only in the ashram. Wherever you are, you have to develop that attitude. What Anukirtanam. Some people loved you, it is his krupa. Not loved you, it is his krupa. Something happened to you positive, his krupa. That is called Anukirtanam. One is Leela Kirtana Bhagwan, Guna Kirtana Bhagwan, Anugraha Kirtana Bhagwan. So too, anything every moment happening is his Kirtanam. Is it not? As we become older, so many hints come to us to say that you are slowly packing up. So it is his hint. So Bhagavan is giving hint to me. In this way, if you say, it has become his Kirtanam. And he is telling me, reduce your other activities, involve more and more in me only, Bhagavan. That way, take everything as his Leela and do the Kirtana. In that, Guna Kirtana of Lord means, किसी जगत का किसी दुनिया का कीर्तन नहीं करना. Any other limited individual jivas kirtana we should not do. Our own kirtana also we should never do. Do it only Bhagavan. So, mad anukirtanam, nirantara kirtana. Again, as said in the very beginning, in the Pancha Mahabhuta Rupa, in all Devatas Rupa, in all the Dehendriya Manabuddhyadi Rupa, In all the Vrihi Yavadi Rupa, who is there is He only. Just like in Kshira Sagara Mathanam, He was there in the Vasuki, He was there in the Rakshasas, He was in the Devatas, He was in the entire Meru Parvata, Mandara Parvata, He was in the below as a Kachapa, Upar also. Everything He only ultimately He did it. In the same way, we should be able to visualize Him and accept it. Any scientist discovers anything, congratulate him. That is Laukika Vyavahara. But who kept that principle there in the Srishti? Lord only. Who gave that ability for that scientist to discover? The Lord only. That is called as Shashvat Mad Anukirtanam. This is how not only we are in remembrance of the Lord, but also we are giving credit to Lord only for every great thing happening, which is a fact. And that's called devotion. Devotion is to give credit to the Lord for everything that's happening in and around us. That happens in Shashwat Mad Anukirtan. And they do also. भगवान की कृपा से मेरा बच्चा पास हो गया, भगवान दया से उनको अच्छी नौकरी लग गई. Those less educated people, they talk it more educated, not as talk, but in more educated also, if some are little devotional, they say thank God, they say. That's good. Thank God means I remember. It's called Shashwat Mad Anukirtanam. Anukirtanam. Shashwat means all the time. In that Kirtana, as I said, yesterday's topic was different. कीर्तन की बात ही कल भी किया, आज भी किया. कल दूसरी बात बताए थे, आज अलग बात बता रहे, दोनों मिलाकर पढ़ लेना चाहिए. So in that Kirtana, you can also have the Prarthana. While doing Kirtana, only Prarthana. How many are there in bhajans? Kirtanas, Prarthana. Raksha karo Bhagavan. दया करो भगवान शंकर, कृपा करो भगवान. त्रिशूलधारी त्रिनेत्रधारी गंगाधारी दया करो. अभी आ रहा है शिवरात्रि. और एनी कृष्ण कृष्ण मुकुंद जनार्दन. उसी में यू कैन प्रे आल्सो. भक्तिम देहि ज्ञानम देहि रक्षाम कुरु. इन वेद मंत्रास आल्सो मॉर्निंग. Murdaya Murdaya Abhichakashihi. We are doing the Veda Stuti. In that only again we are doing Prarthana. Be intelligent that way to encash every moment in doing Stuti Kirtana of God and in that praying for the best. Protect me from outer and inner enemies. Take me to the higher and greater abodes. Ask as much as you can and increase that asking. That the Lord should become so inspired seeing our own requirement and demand that He will really bless us. That's what the great yogins and tapasvins used to do in those days which we studied in Purana. They sat for that tapasya for 100 years. We don't sit even 100 seconds. Then how do we get the grace of Bhagavan? कठोर तप करो तभी भगवान प्रत्यक्ष होकर आपके वर पूर्ण करेंगे. That is called as in the Kirtanam, the Prarthana also. Yeah. So, Shraddhamrita Kathayam, ho gaya. Shashwat Madanu Kirtanam, ho gaya. You can add some more thoughts, which we repeat in different classes, but now we are concluding it there. Third one, most important is Parinistha cha Pujayam. So, Paritaha means complete. Nishtha means commitment. Pujaya means in doing the puja to the Lord, archana to the Lord. And again, every of our sadhanas given in Sanatana Dharma are with so much thought behind it, so much of result ahead of it. It's not that thoughtlessly they told कि ये पत्थर लगा उनका ऐसे पूजा करो. No. Some alambana is required for us to attend with the mind with concentration and to apply our senses and body in service and to offer whatever thing we are as ours to Him, which alone slowly detaches our attachment from the matter and takes our attachment towards the Lord. That's what is upasana ka uddesha hai ki nahi? Therefore, puja, when they give with lot of thinking, they give. So much, as I told you during our Ashtotra Puja classes for some 13 or 14 or gods, we have taught that Manasika Puja. It's there in YouTube. So many classes we were doing. No, you are not showing much interest. You means some others, so I just reduce. Only I'm sticking to the Shastras now. So, we told that time in the introduction ki it is only in the puja asana of Bhagwan in which the exercise to the body, exercise to the vocal cords, exercise to the all parts of the stula sharira, then purification of indriyas, purification of the mana, strengthening and divining of indriyas and mana, then coordination between them, then the buddhi with right sankalpa, aiming at the higher thing, then the remembrance of Lord, invocation of the Lord, and then because you are seeing the Lord in that, your spiritual sadhana ultimate that everywhere is Lord. That sadhana also has begun. That Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Dharma Seva, all sadhanas and all exercises, if it all can be done in one practice, is in that 30-40 minutes of puja. In no other thing, all things are completely there. They may be in different way greater. But when you are in meditation, where is exercise to Deha Adi? Nahi hai. But in meditation, you transcend Deha, that is okay. But in puja, while cleaning the puja room, cleaning the utensils and all, your body's all parts are working. Then doing all the prakriyas of the puja, that time also all exercises are happening. When you are chanting, see the divine mantrocharana giving you a chance to chant as well as listen something divine. That is why if you have reached to the level of meditation, etc., okay. If not, even then, every day there must be puja. That's why in all Adi Shankara, Nirvita, Advaita ashramas, even though they talk about Brahma Tattva and all, they'll have some temple, mainly of Lord Shiva, and there that Swami Arvani, daily they do the puja abhishek. It is a compulsory to them. There's no Shiva Mandira or there's no ashrama where Bhagwan Shiva is not there or any of the Lord and some puja is not going on. Definitely they do it. Then the Lord who taught Brahmagnana 5 slokas back himself is saying that puja hona hai. And in that puja, dhyana, avana, asana, pranayam, no, dhyana, avana, asana, then padhyargya asamaniya, then snana abhisheka, vastra chandana, kunkumadi, pushparchana, dupadi naivedya, all these steps. Tambulam, Mangal Nirajanam, Atma Pradakshina Namaskaram, then Shrityavachara, Bhaktyavachara pujas, all those doing intently, deeply is called a pari. Not breaking in one day also is a nishtha, even one day. And that itself is the one which slowly enhances in us the commitment and grace from the Lord. Lucky that I remember at least last 6 months or even 1 year. 6 months to hoga ho. In the puja room has not got stopped. Maybe 1 or 2 days if I had gone anywhere. Not gone also last 5 6 months, and you are never inviting me also. Some people don't want me to come also their house. Good, I'll be in my own room doing my Lord's puja. Maja hai. So that's giving a great joy, a commitment. 15 minutes or half an hour spent for the God. Now, what is puja? We know. There are two times puja. When puja is doing in the temple or at home, you just a witness. Secondly, you yourself are involved in doing. In big occasions, you get it done through puja or in temple. But on regular everyday basis, you must do both. Each one, wife can do for her whole family, husband do can do for her. But as a sadhana, दोनों भी अपने समय में पूजा करें. And be intelligent and proper there. Not that same gods are there, then she did Abhishek and gave new clothes. And as he was feeling very comfortable in that winter bath, again you come and again do Abhishek and your son will do 4 times bath to the same god. Is it not? Although in that attitude nothing disturbs, Bhagavan to usse pare hai. But what I'm saying is, plan in such a way that you do. In families, best thing is everybody should sit and do each one's contribution. Half an hour सब मिलकर करना. Then one group will take charge of The cleaning aspect, other arranging all things, third one doing puja, fourth one is binding. So one week ऐसा करके share करना. Like daughter, son, husband, wife, चार लोग हैं. तो इस हफ्ता father will do puja, she will clean, daughter will bind up, and he will arrange. Son. Next week, oh, I'm just giving, there could be 1,000 ideas. So what is puja we told, but the most important word Bhagavan uses is parinistha. Paritah nishtha. Okay, nishtha means without breakage, every day doing. And pari means while doing every day, every step should be taken full care, including mantra ucharana, including the abhisheka done, including the chandana kunkuma which you offer, including the offering of the flowers. Okay? And in the attitudinal parinishta is what? I'm not doing to the stone idol there. In this form, my own Lord of my heart is being invoked. To him I am doing. That's the actual highest meaning of parinishta. Pujayam parinishta. In this way, when you do certain years, you can see in that murti your own Ishtadeva. And if you are more evolved in the eyes of the Lord, He will show Him to be with you all the time around. You understand? My Lord, whom I am worshipping, is always around me in the Sukshma Rupa, guiding me, taking care of me, helping me, protecting me. All that anubhutis come. Only one thing I want to add it and go ahead. In puja, sankalpa is compulsory. In that sankalpa, your own vyaktigata personal requirement sankalpa you must do. In that also material and spiritual, and also do it for the samashti, especially in these times of the yuddha vatavaranam, where it leads to, it's very heavy, confusing it is. As predicted by somebody, 32-34 में world war होगा, but visa are here only. Because when NATO sends weapons, there are two ways. If Russia thinks मेरा काम नहीं चल रहा है, he can withdraw, then it is safe. But उसमें उसको insult feel होएगा. So if he is अहंकारी, then he'll make it aggressive. Once you decide to aggressive, you can do it in even other countries. Then others also respond. This is how the yuddha between two small starts becoming prapancha yuddha. Now this time you have to do the samashti sankalpa. Immediately the shanti should happen. That bloodshed should stop. In a way, everybody should have their dimag काम करके, let them first of all be peaceful and coordinatedly let them live together, all of us. So too, let everyone have spiritual outlook, spiritual outlook. In this way, संकल्प. सबकी आध्यात्मिक प्रगति, सबकी शांति, सबका सुख, सबका प्रॉस्पेरिटी और मेरा. Do this संकल्प. So Shraddha Amrita Kathayam, then come Shashvan Madanu Kirtanam, then Parinishta cha Pujayam. Don't give up that regular pujas. Okay? When the call from inside comes, when you become very highly contemplative and meditative, that time you can slowly come out. That also 2 दिन में करते रहना. That is minimum. If that commitment of regular puja is not there, puja is a peculiar commitment. For that you have to get up early and do it, and you have to take bath. For japa and dhyana, those compulsions are not there. So that may not help you in getting up early. In meditation, doing meditation early morning is a choice. Otherwise, anytime you can do. Doing japa in early morning is not a compulsion. But puja you can't do beyond 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. उसको सुबह ही करना है. देखो सुबह उठना ही है. देखो नहा के ही करना है, इसलिए नहाना भी होता है. That early morning getting up and becoming fresh and sattvic and utilizing the early morning hours will happen with the commitment of puja, parinishta puja. No other commitment will. That's why during festival, all get up inevitably in the morning because they have to do puja. You can't do puja at 9, 10 o'clock. It is before 7. Therefore, for that you have to get up at 5, 5:30. अरे ध्यान, 10 बजे क्लास है, 8 बजे उठेंगे तब ध्यान करेंगे. बड़ी पूजा निकृष्ट वस्तुनि उत्कृष्ट भावना. And there is a stone only, stone, but it is not stone, it is my own Ishtadeva. That type of bhavana. That is puja bhava. That is puja bhava. Then the prakriyas are to express or develop that puja bhava. Okay? This much enough. And remaining you can add. If it all some things I miss, because everything I can't convey every time. But all things are already said in last 3 years of our classes, 2 years. Parinishtaja Pujayam, and fourth one is Stuti Vihistavanam Mama. That's what we said already. With variety of stutis, we must do the Stavanam of Paramatma. That makes him happy. Paroksha Priyahi Devaha. It makes him happy because we are tuned to him. It doesn't make them happy as an ego. लाइक भगवान का आप स्तुति करते हो तो एक ईगो के रूप में भगवान खुश नहीं होते. थैंक गॉड आज तो इसका अकल आ गया कि ये मेरा प्रेज कर रहा है. He only feels happy because you have understood him, so that you are benefited. Therefore, in developing the bhakti, the first is what katha shravanam, then second is kirtanam, third is puja upasana, fourth one is kirtanam. Stavanam stutivihi. In the kirtanam, one nama japa is there. One nama is taken. But in stuti stavanam, that is so many. The entire Vishnu Sahasranama is a stuti. Stotra कहते हैं. Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. Stotram and Stuti are same. When the Stuti is done in sequence, that is called Stotra. And how many Stuti Stotras are there on every Bhagwan in our Sanatana Dharma? Thanks to all the Rishi Muni Gurus, right from Valmiki Veda Vyasa onwards, till now, in different languages, they are writing Stotra. So beautiful it is. How many of them? Krishna Sambandha, at least there are some thousands of stutis are there. In Bhagavata itself, there are 100 stutis. Now, average 50 lagao, we have 18 Puranas. So, 1000 ho gaye ki nahi? In so many other granthas, how many stutis are there of Bhagavan? I'm talking about only Bhagavan. Then Devi stutis, Shiva stutis, Ganapati stuti. कितने सारे हैं. स्तुति भी स्तवनम मम. So the Achyutaka Ashtaka स्तुति करो भगवान कृष्ण का. Then Sri Krishna Ashtaka स्तुति. Then Balak Mukunda Ashtaka स्तुति. Govinda Damodara स्तुति. Vishnu Sahasranama स्तुति. Mukunda Mala स्तुति. कितने सारे. In Bhagavatam तो भीष्म स्तुति, कुंती स्तुति, द्रौपदी स्तुति, युधिष्ठिर स्तुति, अर्जुन स्तुति, ब्रह्म स्तुति come 3-4 times, Indra स्तुति, Akrura स्तुति, Uddhav स्तुति, you will see after some time. Then Parikshit स्तुति, every one of them have done Stavanama Paramatma. We not even write new. ध्रुव जी का जो बढ़िया स्तुति, प्रहलाद जी के दो स्तुतियां हैं. How wonderful they are all. Indra did so many times स्तुति. In Adhyatmika Ramayana, which we are going to start on Shivaratri, you will see how many times Lord Rama Stuti keeps on coming. Even Bal Tulsi mein abhi hum dekh rahe the. Kagbosundi was continuously doing Stuti only of Bhagavan. So Devi Stutis, how many they are there? In any Rupa, Parbrahma is one only. And if you stick to Lord Krishna, Krishna Sambandha, you do it. Be intelligent like Bhagavan Shankara, Vyasa and Tulsidasari. They had their own Ishtadeva and they did Stotra for everyone and they asked everyone to develop their devotion to their Ishtadeva. See, Gaya Ganapati Jagabandhana. Then ultimately he writes Tulsidaji, Karau Jori Mangata Basau Ramasya Manasa More. That is what he says. Shankara, Bhagavan Adi Shankara. He is Nrsimha Bhakta, but he has written Stotra to all. Is it not? Stuti Stavanam. So every day there should be Stuti Parayana at home. Every day there should be Puja. Every day there should be some time of Kirtanam and Kathashravanam. So Kathashravanam, Kirtanam, Stuti, Puja. Every day we do to the Lord consciously. Then you can see that devotion developing. Devotionally do, the devotion develops. And always refresh it, renew it. What is the meaning of it? Consult your gurus and tell them "Ki these are the things you are doing, then they will add to it or they'll edit it, they'll improve upon it, either in the process प्रक्रियास और in the attitudes. अच्छा वैसे कर रहे हो अब इसको ये जोड़ लेना, तो भाव जोड़ो, ये भक्ति जोड़ो, isn't it? एक थोड़ा विचारणा जोड़ो, इस तरह से they will add to it. नहीं तो रूटीन हो जाएगा वो. It becomes mechanical otherwise. That's what the first two sloka told us, four sadhanas. Stuti vihistavanam. See that Venkateswara stotras, how many are there? So today is Sunday. Om Adideva Namastobhyam Prasida Mama Bhaskara Divakara Namastobhyam Prabhakara Namostute Saptashvarathamaruಢam Prachandam Kashyapatmajam Shveta Padmadharam Devam Tam Suryam Pranamamyam. सूर्य स्तुति इतनी स्तुति है वो. ओम शांताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं. विष्णु स्तुति है. कस्तूरीतिलकं ललाटवलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे नवमौक्तिकं करतले वेणुं करे कङ्कणौ सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं च कलयन् कण्ठे च मुक्तावळी गोपस्त्रीपरिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणि चूडामणि. कृष्णस्तुति का टॉपिक yesterday also kirtana came. We did some kirtana. कथा anyway we are doing. पूजा वी ऑलरेडी डिड. सो जो लिखा है हम थोड़ा सैंपल कर ही रहे ड्यूरिंग अवर क्लास. ओम या कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवलाया शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणावरदंड मंडितकराया श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाड्यापः. They are also doing the katha of Brahma Tattva through Mandukya, Katha of Tulsi Ramayana. We also are doing Stuti of Lord Shiva through Rudram in Telugu. So we pray to Lord, may all this result in our developing devotion day by day. Devotion and Shraddha and Sharanagati and Anugraha and Anubhuti. Okay, next one, Adaraha Paricharyayam. That's all. Respectful service to the Lord. Paricharyayam adaraha. Whose paricharya? Of the Lord. And this is in continuation of the earlier sloka, Pujayam Parnishtha. With Nishtha every day you are doing puja. But while doing puja every day, Nishtha say, do you have the adara respect there to the idol, to the items, to the offerings at all? That also is important. That's called adara yukta doing. Paricharyayam. And two more things we definitely have to add. Whenever somebody has invited you for their puja in their own house, whatever paricharya for doing, you have an opportunity, do it with all adar. Thirdly, whenever you are a member of a samstha or you have gone to a temple, every of us have a temple in our vicinity of 1 or 2 kilometers. India मतलब कम से कम कोई ना कोई मंदिर होगा ही चारों तरफ, except some unfortunate towns where these rakshas have broken. Still there are temples. So, Paricharyayam Adaraha, during that special occasions, please go and do the Paricharyas of that mandir with Adara. Because that temple is doing for the totality, there your contribution will be more than what you do at home. But doing at home is very highly spiritual. In that way, that is better than doing in the public. Both of them, their own value, importance. We must recognize it, and accordingly, we should involve in both. And also, the factor of age, all of them, the timings, they also account. So during Corona, I can't tell you to go. And we are above 70, I can't tell you, jaake jhadu karo mandir mein. No, we can't do it. So, Adaraha Paricharyaya. Any paricharya you do to Krishna, Adara. In those paricharyas, the main paricharyas are Dhyana, Adi, Arati, and Atma Prakshna Taka, those upacharas. They are called paricharya, in that Adara. Other paricharya, sir, as I told you, preparing the things, preparing all the items, something. Naivedya banana, that also one paricharya. Pula mala banana, that is also paricharya. You make rangoli, that also paricharya. So these type of devotional practices have not been told in the earlier 10 skandhas, though bhakti topic came so many times. That is why I said this is the one which is more practical, more appealing, because that's what we are doing nowadays. Parinishta, Anukirtanam, Paricharyayam, Adaraha. Adara means I'm doing it for my Lord, to please Him. He likes it, He loves it. And He said in all Puranas, Bhagavan said, these things when you do for me, I'll be happy, and I'll make you happy by my blessings. So, karo. Like Puja Gurudev says, you really study, listen to satsang, do your japa dhyanam. That will make me happy, I will bless you. So we do it, these paricharyas, as our expression of adara to him. Adaraha paricharyaya. Specifically, why it has to be told? For two reasons. Either our paricharya has become mechanical or will become very heavy or boring. Don't allow that. Let every paristhiti come in life which is not in our control. But that should not disturb our manasthiti when we do paricharya to the Lord. That we should do it with adara. See, Bhagavan wants three things. One is paricharya, second arpanam, third is adara. More than paricharya, he likes the arpanam. And that arpanam, when it is done with adara, he will love it more. Paricharya is the grossest. Arpanam is second one. Adara is the highest one. It's so with anyone, no? When we talk to someone, your help to them is though acknowledged and received, but in that when there is a love, when there is adara, respect, that is received by them more better. कोई घर आए आपके, when you give them some snacks, that is paricharya. You give the snacks fully without hiding or, as a खूब खाओ. That is called as arpanam. And when you do it adara, they will be so happy, is it not? Thank God in my life, though, my salutations to so many people, maybe go into hundreds, to whose houses I went, stayed for Jnana Yajnas and all. They all have taken care with that respect and reverence. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ all that puja, anushthan, whatever I do, let all that we used to bless them for their own family's welfare and sadhana. Wonderful. So wonderful it is. Different, depending on their own capacities and all. Some houses, they could invite more times. Some one or two, doesn't matter, once, twice. No, all that is Gurudeva Arpanam. We have not taken. But I am saying that heart is there in all we Indians. To do the Paricharya, to do the Savarpanam, Arpanam, and also with Adara. Now do it with Gurudev to Lord. Kitna anand hoga unko, or how much they bless us. Hmm. Okay, all understood? Should I explain more? Other parichaya means when you are applying chandanam to the Lord with so much respect, kunkuma, so much respect. When you are putting the pula mala, that is respect. Adar. Not जैसे करके दो गिलास पानी डाल दिया शिव जी में अभिषेक आदि Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, Namaste Rudra, you do chanting here and doing Abhishek. By the time chanting is over, Abhishek का पानी भगवान के ऊपर गिरा ही नहीं, बगल में गिरा है. Then he is asking, कहाँ है मेरे ऊपर गिरा ही नहीं, नहीं खत्म हो गया पानी, कर वेट कर. Till tomorrow, you have to wait. We tell the God. If little intelligence, common sense we have, so many equipments are there nowadays. With your own voice, you can record your own chanting of Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. At the time of Abhisheka, it is playing and you are mentally listening and you do Abhisheka. सब यूज कर सकते हैं कि नहीं? I'm just giving an idea. but आदर के भूखे हैं भगवान, प्रेम के भूखे. And without the respect and reverence, no service is really true service. Whether it is a nation, to the Lord, to Guru, to parents, to elders, anybody. Okay, then we have seen Adara Parishadiyayam. Then Sarvangaihi Abhivandanam means what? As much as possible, depending on our age, do the Abhivandanam to the Lord with Sarvanga. That is called as the Ashta Anga Namaskar. उरसा शिरसा दृष्टिया मनसा वचसा तथा पद्भ्याम कराभ्याम करनाभ्याम प्रणामोष्टांगम करोमि. उरसा हृदय के साथ, शिरसा बाय हेड, दृष्टिया विथ आईज, मनसा द माइंड, वचसा विथ द माउथ, नमः नमः दैट इज अ वचसा, पद्भ्याम विथ द फीट, कराभ्याम विथ हैंड्स, करनाभ्याम विथ द ईयर्स. In this Karmendra, Jnanendra, Deha, Antakaran, Sabhagaya. This is called Sashtanga Danda Pranam. Dandot. Just falling like the, but in the Tulsi Raman, Lagudaki Nai, he says, like a lakadi, just falling. Dandavat, straight back. That is a great sadhana. It itself is a great exercise, Surya Namaskara. But then you should be able to do that. Dandavat Namaskara. So Bhagavan specifically saying here. And others whoever say कि आप इतने मोटे हो, बूढ़े हो, इस पर आप नहीं कर सकते तो खड़े खड़े कर लो. These are all secondary and third. But भगवान ने कहा clearly सर्व अंग ही अभिवंदनम. First you take it literally. And that also pradakshina karke when you do ashtanga, it is beautiful. Depending on your capacity and age now, you do it. At least once in a while. Okay, third one, then I'll not explain that much. Okay. Mad Bhakta Puja Abhyadika. Now, here we have to pause and think more than what I speak. Bhagavan says, doing puja to Mad Bhakta is more dear to me than doing puja to me. Abhyadika. Bhagavan loves puja done to his devotees than to him. Therefore means what? Mad Bhakta Puja Abhyadika. More and more puja of your own guru or whoever the bhaktas are there, unka karo. Because they are from Lord's side, they are the ones who are carrying the message of the Lord without that ego and all. और उन्हीं कारण भगवत कथाएं वगैरह व्याप्त है. Otherwise, who will know where is God if Gurudev like Mahatmas have not come to teach us Upanishads, Gitas and Purana? How will we know? We only will be world, खाओ पियो मरो सो जाओ, इतना ही है. Specifically, Bhagavan says here, he more than my puja, doing puja to my bhakta is more devour to me. Specifically, he says here, Mad Bhakta Puja Abhyadika. No, there's a lot of games Lord is playing in this, which are healthy. Game means that's how the whole world is game only. One is, he is pleasing the bhakta. Is it not? Second, the bhakta shraddha grows that I am Bhagavan's bhakta, somebody is taking care of me. This one who is taking care of that bhakta also is getting benefits because that bhakta, whatever upasana does, uska phal inko bhi milega. In the bargain, Bhagavan's mahima gets spread in the world. So that the mukti marga is always available and open for any of the jiva. So Bhagavan's prachara is done, that bhakta's life is taken care and his bhakti and result. Then the others who are serving him, they also get benefit of his upasana and puja. More importantly, Bhagavan says, you do my bhakta's puja more than me means what? The vara given by the Lord to him who does Bhagavad Bhakta puja is more than when you do puja to Bhagavan. Otherwise, why will he specifically mention? If it is not valid, why should Bhagavan mention suddenly from nowhere as if he could cut it or edit it, no? Mad Bhakta Puja Bhyadika. मेरे भक्तों के पूजा ज्यादा मेरे को पसंद है, तुम करोगे तो वही कि भगवान इज एनीवे ग्रेट, है ना? बट ए मनुष्य जीव who is in this world under the tremendous influence of Maya and Triguna, if he is able to pull all his faculties out of the tempting world, frightening world, threatening world, and he has guided all of them, directed all of them towards the Lord and became a great devotee. Imagine how many lives and lives of effort, practice, sacrifice he must have gone through. Then should he not deserve that respect then? Do you think it's an आसान है कोई मंत्रोच्चारण करना, पूजा आदि सीख कर सिस्टमैटिकली करना? These are all not an ordinary arts. There are many, many lives. Even able to do satsanga on shastras. कितने जन्म जन्म का प्रयास हो तो होता है वो प्रयास में the lot of त्यागास are there, lot of efforts are there. If a pujari or pandit is able to chant so many rudras, navakasham and able to do puja for you, आप पढ़ के देखो एक मंत्र, ये भूर्भुवस्व नहीं आया हमको, त्र्यंबकम नहीं आया, गुरु 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 करते हैं, गुरु ब्रह्मा भी नहीं आया अभी तक. सहना भवतु पुनत्तु useless. In one life of ours, 10 mantras if you have not understood or chanted. If he has 10,000 or 1,000 mantras he knows, now compare how many lives he might have put effort to come to that level. Only mantrocharana. Then all other practices. He learned from that guru how to do puja. Then no, it appears that he has learned in this life. No, he has already the samskara, the liking, some initiation, some practices in earlier many lives. It is a continuation of it. नहीं तो वहाँ इच्छा होना ही संभव नहीं है. होना है तो सबको होना चाहिए ना. Just see all those pujaris, how they keep everything clean, tidy, and I'm talking about genuine ones. सिर्फ जनेऊ पहनने वाले I don't encourage them. There are very many people that way. Some of them तो when they don't respect the साधु सन्यासी ना, उन ब्राह्मणों के तो मैं खिलाफ ही हूँ. Very arrogant they are. I see everywhere such Brahmins. They think they are highest and greatest. When a sadhu sannyasi comes, so you are lesser than them. The full stop, that's it. You may have a lot of jnana. That is a shastra. So there they go wrong. And that will hit. Some of them are good. पहली बात ब्राह्मण है तो you cannot have ahankar. Now here how much of ahankara, that is what is the cause of patanam. So all that are different topics. These are applicable to those to whomever it is applicable. I'm not talking generally. They're highly evolved Brahmanas, Jnanis, I know. So humble they are. You can see divinity in them. ऐसे भी लोग हैं. Now I'm remembering them and doing pranam in my mind. So that's not our topic. Here is Mad Bhakta Puja Abhyadika. Those people who are traditionally doing and all, wonderful. Do take care of them. From I told you many times, and I forget like you also. Every month, at least one or two pujari somewhere, one or two sadhu santa, 1 month of ration, at least little of it must go from your house. कोई कपड़ा, कोई अनाज, कोई धना, कोई भी required thing. If all such spiritual people give us spirituality and run behind technology and all for earning lakhs of rupees, first thing will happen is there will be nobody to protect the Shastras as custodians. Mad Bhakta Puja Vyadika, Bhagwan himself says, Yasya Devya Para Bhakti Yatha Devya Tatha Guru. Mad Bhakta means a guru, a jnani, a sadhu, a sannyasi, any upasaka pujari, or any great bhakta कीर्तनकार जो पहुंचे हुए हैं बड़े लोग उनका पूजा कर. Because you and I don't know how to do puja and never Bhagwan gives darshan to us. For us, भगवान को हमारे को दोनों को जोड़ने वाले यही लोग होते हैं. Fourth one is Most important one, Sarva Bhuteshu Manmati. Morning today, see, same thought, ABCD inspiration. Sarvam etad Brahma iti Jnana Shakti. Beside now, here also, Sarva Bhuteshu Manmati, which is the most toughest one, but most important one. In fact, if this one is done, all other gross sadhanas are taken care. सब में भगवान ही है. Sarvabhuteshu Manmati. As we said in the morning, whether crude animals or soft animals, the good people or bad people, in all of them, life is there. Yeah. Therefore, it is Bhagwan. In every expression, there is Deha, there is Jiva, there is Bhagwan. देह को देखकर अट्रैक्ट वगैरह नहीं होना, जीव को देखकर गुस्सा एंग्री नहीं करना, परमात्मा को देखकर भक्ति करना. Everyone has three expressions, like I am. In me, the self is there, the Jiva is there, Deha is there. So too in everyone. The one who can contact the Paramatma, he is a sadhak. The one who contacts a Jiva is an ordinary human being. Contacts a Deha and accordingly lives is Pashu only. See, Pashuvat Vairam na Kuryat, we say, no? Deha Drishtya Pashuvat Vairam na Kuryat was said in the earlier mantras already. So, Sarvabhuteshu Manmatihi is not a theory. Likh lena padega. So, outside you may act, but when your servants come in the morning, Bhagavan only in this rupa. You will gambhira with them because they are in the jiva who is transactional, he is very low level there. So, you have to deal with them like that only. You know, you have to scold sometime, you have to be very angry. कभी करते depending on them. वो तो व्यवहार में. But in that rupa who is coming is Lord only. That is the inner sadhana. Sarvabhuteshu Manmati. In that Sarvabhuta, everybody comes. Your children, grandchildren, grandparents, parents, friends, relatives. Sab mein Bhagwan ka hi drishti. Known, unknown, anyone. That Manmati or Adarabha, you know, that thing which we saw in one of the forwards 6-7 months ago. In one of the big universities, the Indian boy got some top rank. Then he was called and given a medal there. That fellow who got the medal Indian just did pranam to the chancellor, whoever was. झुककर उसके वो तो घबरा गया, उसको पता ही नहीं चला ये क्या कर रहा है. Then when it was explained later on to them, there were tears in his eyes. In our country such cultures are not there. भगवत भाव तो था ही नहीं बच्चे में, but आदर भाव was there. That's a guru, namaskar. And he had no that type of inhibition or any intellectual idea to do it. He is Indian by nature, he is a Hindu. Therefore, Guru ने हमको दिया, प्रणाम कर दिया उसने. See, the other day, the Prime Minister, एक कार्यकर्ता, he is a Prime Minister, he is a old man, but the कार्यकर्ता, प्रणाम किया उन्होंने, not for votes. See that beauty. Sarvabhuteshu Manmatis, I tell you, बाकी विवेश all other your मांडूकोपनिषद तत्वमसि अहमात्मा ब्रह्म स्वयं ये सब छोड़ दो, सब में भगवान को देखना शुरू करो. Your all sadhanas are included in that. If that is developed deeply, even Khatmal Machar also will not kato you. Even Corona will not attack. Only the prarabdha will give us trouble, but other jivas will not, because you have seen Lord in them. Lord will not trouble you. That guide wala movie में हम देखो, he took sadhu rupa है. Everybody who are there to trouble him, punish him, they also became devotees. Because he was in that rupa only, then he permanently became that. Sarvabhuteshu Manmati is a big. Each one of them need one day to talk, taking the help of variety of stories and quotations and all. तो हम उतना नहीं कर रहे हैं, भागना भी हमको, but at least little touching. So this is how, for in first shloka, Shraddha Amruta Kathayam, Madanu Kirtanam, Pujayam Nishta, Stuti Vistavanam in the first sloka, Paricharya Madara, Saravanga Abhinandan Vandanam, Adbhakta Puja Abhyadhika, Sarabhutesh Manmati. 4. तो 4 और 8 साधना है भगवान ने भक्ति डेवलप करने को कहा, क्या करने को कहा. देन मदर्थेषु अंग चेष्टा, मदर्थेषु अंग चेष्टा means non hesitation to involve at the body mind level in serving the Lord in all aspects. In the Paricharyaya Madara, though I added all of them, there in this Shodashopchara Puja Paricharya Adara. Here, Artheshu Anga Cheshta means in all activities which are related to the Lord, the Anga Cheshta should be there. Don't be a lazy fellow seated and look like only, क्या कहते हैं, only onlooker, witness or spectator. Involve. Madartheshu Anga Cheshta. In this word, what meaning we gave there fits more. That very Brahmotsavas are happening, or Varshikotsavas are happening, or Punapratishtas are happening, or Kalashabhishekas are happening, Kumbha. That time, Madartha कहते हैं उसको Anga Cheshta. Let your body and all, whatever. Anga Cheshta, the mouth should do the Jai Jaikar, and hands should do the leg, other work, legs should do the Pradakshina. Yes, Anga Cheshta includes do some prachara for such activities. Like this Bhagavatam or Madartha, Bhagavan ka hai. In this, your Anga Cheshta is, which I request all the time, inform more and more people so that they can get benefit. All that. Madarteshu Anga Cheshta done. Then Vachasa Madguneranama, Maya Arpanam cha Manasaha, Sarva Kama Vivarjanam, Madarte Ardhabarityaga Bhogase Ityadi. Then in this one, these 2 shlokas talks 6, 7 more points. Then Bhagavan concludes all of that. So all that we'll touch tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do it. Enough today. Om Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya. Purnamevavashishyate. Om शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ठीक है, कल थोड़ा सा रामायण. हाँ, come for our Hindi classes now.